Hi, welcome to Prepper's Produce. We're in the greenhouse this afternoon. Let's see, what's our temperature in the greenhouse? It's 120 degrees. Pretty cool outside today. It's about mid-70s, I believe. So definitely the greenhouse does have a hotter temperature. Humidity's looking good. It's about 42, a little low possibly. But we're going to plant some pepper plants I purchased today. I didn't prepare enough pepper plants this year to meet my needs. I wanted some hot peppers. They were canned. We ran out of hot peppers, so I went down to Walmart and picked up some plants. Like to start our own, but I had to buy some this time. So there's some Bonnie plants. Now it says add Miracle-Gro in water. We won't be doing any of the Miracle-Gro, but got a hot banana pepper here. All right, so I'm gonna get our garden tool. Head over here to the planting bed. Now, peppers should be planted about 12 to 18 inches apart. So we're going to try and follow that rule as we plant today. We're going to dig a hole here. Look how nice and loose all this soil is here in the greenhouse. Worked hard to get a good soil base. We're going to take this plant and just work around here really easily to loosen up the dirt. I watered it a little bit when I got it. It was a little bit dry. Look at all the roots in there. And I tell you what I'm going to keep this tag. Make sure I mark this pepper so I remember what it is. You ever plant anything and then not know what you planted? I'll put this down in the dirt here. You want to make sure you get the air out. You want to pack it in good. This soil is extremely dry in the greenhouse. We're going to water this down after we get all the peppers in. So, got that pepper plant in. That's pretty easy. We're going to take this tag and stick it here by the plant. Now I'm going to go up here and get one of the markers. We make these garden markers. We do a lot of canning, and sometimes the lids cannot be reused. You know, if a lid has a defect in it, something like this, it won't seal correctly. So we took some cedar. I stripped the cedar boards down and put a canning lid on that. Now we sell these for $2 a piece at the farmer's market, or 2 for $3. Or anytime you get a hold of us, we could ship some to you, or we can get them to you. Take a magic marker. And let's see what we had here. It was a hot banana pepper. So I'm going to write on there hot banana pepper. There you go. So we don't forget what we got planted. We'll take this marker, slide it right in there by the pepper plant. So there you go. We got our hot banana pepper. We got her planted in the greenhouse. We're going to move along now and get the rest of these peppers planted. Let's see what else we have. Alright, I think we've got a couple of the same. We've got mild jalapeno. Mild jalapeno. Put these down here. I'm going to keep these cups. You know, these are good to plant in. You can recycle these. There's nothing wrong with them. We got our plants in them, and then we'll get these strings out of the way. So we're going to get these pots emptied out. We're going to keep these recycling plants of our own next year. Alright, got a couple mild jalapenos. What else we got here? We got a red chili pepper. Oh, another hot banana pepper. Try and plant these close to each other to save on the signage. So, place these in here. Alright, let's see. See what we have. 2 more peppers. I got one of these. Poblano hot pepper. I think those would be delicious. A little spicy, but delicious. Alright. Oh, and a red chili hot pepper. Alright. Let's see. I got 2 of the red chili hot pepper. Not to be confused with the band Red Hot Chili Peppers. Kidding. Okay. So, let's see. This, actually, it's a poblano. I'm not sure how tall that gets. I hope that doesn't get into the fan circulation. I'll tell you what. Oh, this plant here needs some water badly. Alright. I think I hate to put it right in front of the fan. Decisions. I think I'll put this one off to the side and we'll see. Yet to be determined. Alright. And I want to point out, your 12 to 18 inch spacing is pretty easy. You take your garden tool. And garden tool is about 12 inches long, your basic garden tool. Now Vicki has a really nice Japanese planting knife, and it's marked. But I noticed when I laid this up against her planting knife that actually they're about the same length. So you go to the end of the handle and you're about 12-inch spacing. And then you space it again, you're about 12-inch spacing. Move it all along here, you're about 12-inch. You don't want to be exact, but you want to give the peppers enough room. Too much crowding and not enough air circulation, you want to have very good plants. That's some of our irrigation tubing there. All right, like I said, in the greenhouse, you got to remember, when it rains outside, it doesn't rain inside, hopefully, if your greenhouse stays together. So we've had a greenhouse come apart, so it can rain inside. All right, and then we have another pepper plant here, and you know, we could squeeze that one in right against the tomato plant. And the tomato plant is getting huge. We have to tie it up a little more, and I'll show you some of that here in just a minute. Well, I'll come back once I got all the plants in the ground, and I'll show you what they look like.